Hi everyone, I'm Lauren from Single Barrel Soaps, and today I am working on my very first advent calendar soap for 2020. If you're new here, the advent calendars are something I do every year, and it's 24 days, like starting in the beginning of December, December, and you open it every day and you get a soap, a scrub, a body butter, etc. So these are custom mats my dad made for me. Let's see if that'll focus. And these are little candle ones, and I didn't get a chance to use these last year, so I'm really excited. So I'm gonna make a super tiny batch, like 5 ounces, which is honestly still gonna be way too much, but that's okay. And I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna color all these in. I'll let this sit. Once those are all good, I'll probably add an hour, honestly. Let them sit, and then I'll come back and I'll pour the base. So for this part, I'm probably gonna fast forward it, just because it's gonna be a little tedious. All right, and this is, oh my gosh, such a small batch. So I'm actually gonna use, which is so funny, my little frother had some green on it. So, all right, let's get started. Okay, we are back to make the rest of the soap. I'm really excited. It's always so tough when I make something like this because I can't see how it's going to turn out until I unmold it. So I'm going to add my lye and water solution to my oils and butters. And stir that up a little bit. All right. I just want it lightly. I actually really want a very thin trace. Not thin, but not huge, because I don't want it to disrupt what I've already poured. So I'm going to pour some off. I'm going to do a bit of an in the pot swirl, just to add a little dimension. So for this little guy, messy, I'm going to be using Sister Golden Hair Surprise by Mad Micas. There we go. And then for the base, I'm using Goldfinger by Mad Micas. I think I can, well, I'll add a little more. I want this to be more of a darker metallic base because I really want the candle to shine. All right, mix these up. And then I'll add my fragrance oil in. Scrape around the edges, making sure everything's incorporated. I'll do the same with this one. All right, now I'm just gonna and it's not that much of a difference, but it'll just add a little extra texture, a little dimension to the soap. Not texture, dimension to the soap. Okay, now comes the fun / scary part. I'm gonna start pouring gently from this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pour some of this in here so it's easier for me to pour for the first part. So, just gonna pour it here and gently flood it. there we go. This will eventually be the bottom, so I'm not that concerned about it. Make sure everything's pretty even. All right, I'm gonna tap it down one more time, spray it with rubbing alcohol, and then I'll be back tomorrow to unmold. All right, I'm gonna try to unmold this. I haven't checked it. I'm kind of nervous. Kind of mean extremely. My finger under. Okay, that's coming up. That's coming up. Okay, that came up. All right. Oh, wow. I'm really just letting the mold or the mat do the work. I'm just gently applying pressure and letting it slowly come up. Wow. Oh, well, this just made my day. Look at that. Oh, wow. All right, so I am going to put the camera back at the normal angle. But I'm so excited. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so we are back to cut these. I'm so excited with how these turned out. So the only problem I'm having, and I had this a little bit last year, is when I use my, I have a couple different slab mold cutters, it doesn't turn out even. Just from the way my dad and I measure everything out, it just doesn't work. So what I'm aiming for is basically 2 inches by a little less than 2 inches. So I'm gonna do stuff a little different. I'll fast forward most of this part, but I'm gonna measure out where I think the even spots are and where I want it to cut. And then I'm gonna use my handy dandy jumbo knife that I use for when I'm cutting up coconut oil or cocoa butter, sometimes coconut oil, and like blocks of coconut oil, and what else? Melt and pour. So I'm hoping if I line this up, I can cut down straight and it'll work. I am terrible at cutting straight lines. So I'm gonna do some measurements. I'm gonna keep the camera rolling, but I will fast forward this part. So let's get started. I am so happy with how this turned out. I will eventually, once these are into separate bars, I'm gonna have cured for a bit, scrape down the bottom so this is even. But wow. All right, so I'm gonna keep going through and cutting these, and then I will get out my single loaf cutter and cut these. Oh, I'm so happy, and I'm so happy with the little light yellow and the gold. Oh, these turned out so much better than I could have hoped for. So excited. All right, back to cutting. All right, now I am gonna try to take the bottom off, like fix these 2 kind of bigger ones. If you look at it, it's just a tiny bit, but I'm just gonna take that bottom edge off and the top edge off of these, just so they look a little cleaner and everything's a little more uniform. Now, I know that I hope that part of the bonus of buying handcrafted, especially handcrafted soap, is that it's made by hand, but every single one can be different. I try to be as uniform and make everything as close to the same as possible, but there are slight variations. So these may be like a 0.1 ounce difference in some of these, but I think that's kind of the fun. I'm just taking this little one, making a little soap ball. And then last but not least, I'll just get the top of this guy. Oh, that is not straight. Man, I cannot do straight. It's terrible. All right. Okay, Okay, I am pretty happy with these guys. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit and I'll be back to cut them into individual soaps. Okay, we are back and now I measured it and these should be about 1.5 inches per bar. So I'm just cutting off the edge and then these end up being extra sample pieces. So I will stamp those, I mean really tiny, but still nothing goes to waste. And then you can tell I did not cut straight down because apparently I can't cut straight. So that's okay though. All right, let's see if I measured it correctly. Yes. All right. Yeah, so I'll have to bevel that because I can't cut straight. You can really see it here. But I'll do that once the bars are a lot harder and I'm cleaning up the bottom. That is not a big deal at the end of the day. And I love these guys. I think they're amazing. I'm not gonna bother showing the rest of me cutting everything. If anything, I may just fast forward through it at the end. But I just wanted to say a huge thank you for watching. I'm really trying to get back into doing the videos every Friday. So this was just a fun way to kick off kind of Christmas in July. And I will have these, all my advent calendars, the little stocking stuffers with these in them, all of that up and available on my website this upcoming week. So please let me know what you think of the video. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you enjoyed it. I am so excited for how these turned out and I can't wait to show you guys what else I have planned. So thank you guys so much for watching and I hope you have a wonderful day.